Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Michael Caniel. I'm the CEO of Learn, and this is the first of my CEO videos for the year 2022. As I record this particular video, we're at a point where students are back in school and things are being opened up again a little slowly, step by step. And there's maybe a glimmer of hope, that we will reach some semblance of normality in the days and weeks ahead. It's been a rough haul for everyone, and I certainly hope that 2022 is a lot better than what we've experienced in the last couple of years. I'd like to, first of all, congratulate and thank everyone who's helped make this school year thus far a success for us, all the members of our team and our community. But I want to focus a little bit on one of the casualties I consider of the pandemic, and that's online education. I hear a whole variety of so-called experts and pundits saying how critical and important it is that we get our students back into the classes, that their mental health is suffering, and I'm not denying that there's some of that as well. There's no shortage of stress either for kids going into the schools and having to worry about, well, am I going to be a vector for disease, bringing it back into the house, and so on and so forth. But worse than that is that people have gotten the impression that online education is really something to be avoided at all costs. And it's really not fair. It's not true. It works well when it's done well, when we have good sound pedagogy that's employed. And in many cases we asked, and this is no one at fault, but we've asked people to go online quickly without necessarily the proper support and training to teach online, and they just don't have the experience. And so it doesn't work, or they carry over strategies and approaches that don't work in the classroom, and they're even worse in an online environment. I bring all this up because yesterday in our Quebec Online Alliance, this is the school for virtual school for online students with medical exemptions, and one of the parents reached out to us, and I'll keep her name anonymous, but she said how it's made all the difference in her in the life of her child, her daughter. And then in conversations this morning, I found out there's another student who's in a hospital undergoing chemotherapy, and it's giving her some semblance of normality. And it's how important it is for her. I also work with another online school, high school students, and the feedback that I get from them is very, very different. They're enjoying their experiences. These are kids who have very rich, very full social lives, and they don't feel a lot of what we keep being told kids in an online environment go through, and that sense of isolation, lack of social contact. And as I said, done improperly, yes, it can lead to that. Done properly doesn't have to be that at all. The other thing is that in a virtual environment, if they're going to a virtual school, we don't expect students to sit in front of a computer all day long. That's ridiculous. You have to balance it off. You have to give them online and offline activities. You have to enrich the whole thing with learning that goes beyond four walls. Again, something of a deviation from normal practice, but again, sound pedagogical approach, that can be employed in all of this. So I just want to say that as we move forward into 2022 and we head into some semblance of normality, I hope that we don't discard the value and importance of the role that online education can play in the lives of our children, and actually of our adults as well. Wishing you all a great 2022. I'll see you again in a month.